So just like that, the courtship started. I went back to school after they have proposed to me.
Was it that same day that you traveled, or the following day?
I don't even know. Okay, might not be that
It
day.
couldn't have been that day.
Yeah, because it was
It
the
couldn't have been that
whole
day.
thing was in the evening. I
Yeah.
can't
Then
remember,
we,
Sha.
we went out
No, we went out
on a date.
first.
Yeah,
Mm.
so
So when we came back, we proposed. I didn't even remember where I went to. But Sha, I didn't sleep in your house.
like who is asking?
uh, the whole thing you
Your
proposed and I
second house,
left.
your second
So
village, Ibadan is not a village. Your second town, your second city is Ibadan. So you
Mama,
have you have houses,
I don't have your time. Oh.
you have
Let's talk.
houses
I
in
don't have your
Ibadan.
time. I don't have your time.
you
I
have
beg.
houses
I beg.
in Ibadan.
So that was how the courtship started,
Started.
and we were talking, and
Yeah, we had a good ride. With its own
mm,
challenges, of course, but we had a smooth
yes,
ride.
yeah. But one thing we didn't lack in those days during our courtship period was communication.
Somebody can talk.
Talk. You
Hey,
talk.
somebody can talk.
Remember extra.
Somebody can talk.
You go.
Extra good nìkan ni. Is it? Oh, this glow.
Oh, that's true.
CUG.
Even during the day, then I think we stopped.
Talk want
Our
to
extra
choke.
cool was not
Talk want
that
to choke me.
much safe.
Talk wanted to choke me.
Tell you will not talk, ni.
My wife doesn't talk to people. She doesn't talk normally. Oh. But when it comes to talking with me, even up to now, if I say I'm going to bed by 9 p.m., I will not
Why will
sleep
you go to
until
bed
2
by
a.m.
9 p.m.?
I'm not sleep until 2. If I say I'm
But
going to
just
bed
the
by
time we retired
10 p.m.,
to bed,
12,
we should talk,
somebody
talk
can
about the whole day,
somebody
talk
can
about
talk.
gist.
No, when you
And it
get
is
when you, when you
actually
get when
good.
you get engaged to a sister, brothers, you got engaged to a talking partner, not a prayer partner.
Yeah, are
More
you trying to
talks
cast me?
than prayer than Bible study. Hmm. Let's fast forward.
Okay.
So, okay, talk.
Yeah, so we were talking about
Let,
prayer
let's
partner.
let's jump that. Let's jump that.
Okay,
Let's jump that.
we will jump.
Hmm.
Yeah, we'll talk now.
We talked.
Aren't we reaping the
We
the the,
talked.
the fruit of
We
talking?
talked. Ah,
It's
àwọn eléyìí
important,
rojọ́.
so it's important.
Hey.
I don't just talk because I want to talk like for the fun of it. Even if it is for the fun of it, at least something is what now? At least something is we as we are talking about the future. We are setting the future straight. Many people go into marriage today to be wondering where did I get this person for? I don't, and that's the way to know each other.
That's true.
That's the way to know each other. We'll talk. I'll
That's
question
true.
you. We'll talk about it. I'll bring an issue to the table. Okay, what do you see to this? If this happened, what are we supposed to do? What do you? So we'll talk. That's how I get to know him. That's how he gets to know me.
Hmm. We talked.
The talking is now shocking. I beg.
Nothing can
So
escape my wife's mind. Like you can't say anything in passing. You just forget about that one. Come back,
we're not
reverse,
forgetting about it though.
reverse, slow
Ah,
motion,
you cannot.
restart,
We'll talk it. You
replay.
tell me why you said what you said.
Hmm. But it's
Is it
cool.
not helpful?
She's a marriage counselor, and she applied several of her principles, and then I can tell you to work because aside from us, we've seen examples of people who failed to do that part and they didn't get what we are getting. So we really, really talked. We talk we
We
that
talked
there's
about
virtually nothing we
everything.
didn't talk about. And so
everything and anything.
there was no surprises.
Yes,
There were no surprises when we got into the marriage.
yes,
We feel that our course formed very well.
yeah, with capital letter.
Ha! Talk. Adupe.
Is helpful.
I cooperated.
It's helpful. And now, even now, I had to be telling people, you need to, okay, it's not as if you carry your bag to go and live with someone.
Mhm.
So how are you not supposed to know them?
To know them.
To get to know them if you aren't talking.
Okay,
If
okay.
you guys are not talking, if you people are not talking,
You
how are
guys
you
should
supposed to
talk.
get?
Oh.
You will talk now. You must talk.
I think
You
in
talk
some
about everything and
cases,
anything.
I think in some cases the men talk more. I think I feel if a lady is not talking, she's not into you.
Yeah,
That's what I feel. If a
because
lady is not talking, she's
you
not
see
into you.
how my husband
Because
was dragging. I
my wife
talk, but I
doesn't
don't
talk.
talk to people.
My wife doesn't my wife could be anywhere for
Yeah.
hours without talking. And just be looking at even in our meetings,
I'll be looking at
she may not say
everyone.
a word or two.
Yes.
She may say just one or two.
Yeah.
She does but hey, Fefe job on me. Hey.
They shall talk everything. What is this? I will ask questions. What is this? What is that? We talk about everything, and nothing. I don't overlook things like if he says a thing, let's say it was intentional or it's by mistake or whatever, and he just say,
You must explain.
hey, no, you will explain
You
to
must
me.
replay.
Yes, why, what happened?
Slow
What,
motion.
I need to know.
Pause. Play. Pause. Play.
So you
So
can't
thank
say a
God.
thing beside me by mistake. I will scrutinize it. I will scrutinize it. So it helped us. We get to that was I was in school. The whole courtship journey I was in Ondo
Uh,
because as soon as I was leaving school, in fact I was in school when we did introduction. I just came for the introduction and went back. So it was that long distance this thing that we don't get to see often. So we must talk. So after we talk about everything like I have said, and it did help us, and we have not stopped talking. We have not stopped. Even some now, there are times I just say we need to talk. We need to talk. If you are not talking, there's a way communication, enhances the bond, the love, the
that's true.
unity,
That's
the the, the, the things that many people, many of the issues we see in marriages today could be traced to the fact that these people, all the times they were
communication.
in courtship, they were not talking about anything at all. They were not talking about anything.
You're not
They were
communicating.
not communicating. They didn't
But
get to know
you're
each
not
other.
communicating.
Aha.
We even though the distance, my wife could easily say where I was, what
Yes.
I was doing.
Yes.
If I'm to have
They
a
start
guest, being a
close.
pastor, I do have guests.
Yes.
And then immediately the person said I'm coming, I will
They
tell
will
her the
tell
person
you.
is coming. Thank God for WhatsApp now. I think WhatsApp
Yes.
was not really a big thing there. Or maybe we don't really use WhatsApp. We use the CUG stuff where
Yeah.
we have free SMS that we can exchange
Yeah.
and free calls. So even if she's in class or something, I just drop a message for her. Even when the person arrives, the person is just arriving now. When the
The
person is
person
standing, the person is just
is
standing now.
standing.
When the
The
person is
person
going, the
is
person is
going.
just going now.
Yes.
Yeah, because she can easily tell you every of my every of my steps.
Yes, yes. I
So
know where he is, what he's doing. Before he goes, he will tell me this is my schedule for the day. Even if I have to go to class, I already know where we will be per time. And at the end of the day, if anything changes, he would
yeah,
have even
updates.
sent me an SMS. If for any reason I didn't get that or whatever, he will still tell me there will be an update in the evening that okay, this is how my journey went. And of course, in the course of moving about for the day journey, something came up, somebody bumped into me, blah blah blah. We talk about everything. And if actually everything as I was there, I'll also tell him about how my day went, and we talk every day. Yeah, I mean
I
every
will
day,
talk every
except
day.
for a few instances when I get angry and I just decided that we're not talking today. Did you hear that? I decided
What
that
the eyes of
we're
men
not
are
talking
seeing.
today. Really, I beg. So we talk that much. We talk that much. We talk that much. We talk to the point that we in fact you remember that we already decided we talk about money.
Yeah,
That's what
I
I'm
was
going
talking
to
about
talk
money.
about money.
Talk
how I'm
about
spending my
talk about
money, how he's
children.
spending his money. We talk about our kids. We talk about what we love to do. So we already get to know each other. So when we get married, communication is very important. Even if you get to see each other.
Don't begin to preach communication. Can we move to the next thing? Yeah, how the courtship led into marriage. Marriage. Okay, I was working with scripture, when we met. Salas was coming up. God asked me to
Mm,
resign to the full time ministry.
yeah.
I resigned to the full time ministry. We still in relationship, and then I was caught at a place by God's direction, and then when I was about to leave in there for my own place, so we have the plans going on. Okay, you move to your own place. We do introduction, but before then, we also set our plans. Which parents we're going to see first, how she's going to see my parents. So we picked a date for everything: date to meet
Mm.
parents, date for
Yeah, because
introduction,
the two of us
date
are
for
not in the same
wedding.
place, so we have to make plans for a concrete one at that, so that we can, you know.
So how did the visitations go?
Mm, it
She
was
came.
nothing. It was
She
nothing
you came
serious.
to our house first.
Yes, we went to your place first. It was a festive period.
Yeah, that was Christmas, December. That was
Yes, yeah,
Christmas,
yeah,
New Year.
yeah.
That was the same time I was resigning to full time ministry.
No, it
Uh,
wasn't. It wasn't. The time we were signing to full-time ministry was the. It was the time October that you proposed. I didn't go to your house that early.
no, October 2014 went from 2015. You
What did you resign?
I resigned 2015.
It was not that same.
No, it was not 2014. 2014 was when we launched the Covenant of the Holy
Really?
Spirit. Yeah, 2014 was when we launched the Covenant of the Holy
Oh.
Spirit. The following year, 2015,
So we went to
was
your place 2016.
you went to our
Yes, it was
place.
2016.
Or 20, okay,
16 before our
2016.
introduction.
Yes,
Those
yes, yes.
introduction was 2017.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Uh-huh.
2016.
Yes. So it was 2016. We went to your
That
place.
was New Year Eve.
I don't know.
It was New Year Eve.
These memories bringing me a lot of mushi mushi.
So we went for New Year celebration, New Year Eve and New Year celebration. From there, I
In his
left for,
place, in your place. So we went there. So I remember. Don't jump, don't rush.
God save
I
you.
remember when
Do you remember that somebody
I remember
summarizing
when I
me?
got to your place, and when I greeted your mom, and one woman like that came from, I don't know, she just came
from
from,
from the sky.
she just bumped into us, and she was talking about good afternoon. She came in, she greeted me, and I greeted her. She said, are you Shamo Ibo ni wo ni? That are you not a Yoruba
You
lady?
didn't lay down with your two legs flat on the
Yeah,
ground.
I bent over.
Two.
She wasn't my
She.
mother-in-law. Was I supposed to kneel down? Was I supposed to be kneeling down for everybody? I didn't know her. She just came from somewhere, and
Well.
no. Was I supposed to do that?
Back in the days.
What should they say?
And
I beg. She wasn't part of the family.
she's
Mm-hmm.
not- she was not even somebody that I know. I don't know her.
Even you can imagine.
I don't know her.
Even my mother-in-law,
I think she was a new
I
neighbor
can't,
because
yeah.
I don't know her. We didn't have a
uh
relationship.
She came around, and I just, oh, good afternoon, ma. So I didn't have any business with you. And she was saying, Ṣé ọmọ Igbo ni wọ? Are you not a Yoruba girl? You should know that you're supposed to greet me well. I didn't even greet anything.
Okay.
I just stood up and kneeled down. And when she left, I said, who is this person? My mother-in-law was saying, don't mind that, don't mind that. Just
Yeah, my
I
mom.
don't. My mommy was even saying, I don't even mind. Mark
My
me
my
go. I
mom
don't
was
mind.
into
Just love me.
so
Just
much
love
so
me.
much into her. I
Just
don't know
I don't.
why. I don't know the juju, the makeup the powder she used.
Uh,
My mom really liked that. So I think
until now,
my
till
mom my
now,
mom
uh,
my mom
she's
likes me.
amazing.
She likes me so much. So
Yeah.
I'm my
The love is
mom's
so much. So I
baby.
think she
She
transfers
transferred the
that
love.
love. And even the husband, the dad, yeah, he can't stop talking about the fact that my man, Ife, your mommy, like, I don't know, but
Made
the
in
mommy
heaven.
loves me, and she took me like until now, like our own daughter. She said,
There was no
"You are
issue
not my
whatsoever.
you at all." She said, "You are not
Did you
my."
cook?
I didn't cook. Oh. I only shop.
You were fed.
Yes, I was
Did you
fed.
did you wash plates?
No, sir.
Did you sweep the floor?
No, sir.
No, be serious now. Did you sweep the floor?
I didn't. Before we could wake up the following morning, everything has been done.
So you woke up late in your mother-in-law's house.
I already knew she didn't want me to impress her. She just want me to love her, and I love her. Case close. She didn't want me to impress her, so why was I supposed to? I beg you. Before
Imagine,
I wanted
can't
to.
even pretend I woke up by 4 a.m. or 5 a.m.
Ah,
and wash all the
it
clothes.
was a crossover
Sweep
night.
all
Do you
the.
remember? We didn't sleep in the house.
Okay.
We came in like the middle of the night.
And you could start work middle of the night too.
Ah.
Or you won't sleep. Or you just take a nap and wake up very early, wash everywhere, clean everywhere, let the place be sparkling
White.
white.
So the place
As
was
daughter-in-law
on
to be.
sparkling black because I was coming. So they want me to come and clean the place to turn into sparkling white. I mean, the mother, in fact, immediately the woman came and was picking on me that I wasn't kneeling down and all those. The mommy said, "Me, I don't mind. Don't stress yourself. Do anything.
So you
You don't
ate
even have
food.
to greet me. I beg, hold up. You don't even have to greet me.
You didn't wash
Just love me.
plates.
Just like me like
You didn't wash
because
plates for
Ife
real.
is my son. Oh, I love Ife. She said that I shouldn't bother. Abi, what happened? No? But yeah, I wash plates. I don't. Oh, you know.
You can't wash plate and not remember.
It's been long now. I should. I wanted to.
You
The next time they were cooking, I wanted to assist.
okay.
Your mom said no.
That she was the host
Yes,
and
she
you are
said
the
no.
guest.
That she doesn't want to stress me, and the style
We
that
are
they
so
used,
good in our family anyway.
the style of cooking that she was using, that she doesn't want me to come in and all of that. And before the day
And you did not insist.
She I want to do it.
Like I showed it to
She I want to do it before. How will I insist? I beg. So the following day, before we could wake up, the daddy, your dad has, because it is his dad. Okay, they now have water. Before then there was no water, so they go somewhere to fetch, and it is his dad that used to fetch for the mommy don't used
yeah,
to fetch
all of
water.
us are out of the house by then.
The father doesn't want to stress the wife, you see. So
Until
it was, so before I even wake up, all the buckets in the passage were already filled. Me, I just
and
carry
you bathed
water.
with the water.
I will pour it away.
And you did
Me,
not refill the water.
they didn't want me to refill the water.
You didn't want to refill the water.
After somebody has taken their bit, are they supposed to now go and fetch water again?
How did the water that you used got there? Well, we don't remember
did
the
you
details.
fetch water?
We don't remember the details. But
The details, which details
but
did you
the
not remember?
fact-
Me, I remember that it was my father-in-law that fetched water and I beat.
Yeah, all of us were already out of the house.
And they were happy to have me around. You know, did you fetch water?
I don't remember the details. Actually.
You didn't fetch water. Stop saying you didn't remember. Did you fetch water? You also did not fetch water. We just take our bait and we left. It was at another time. No. It was after the.
Okay. So in our house, we are very good people. Took care of our daughter-in-laws, and then yeah.
So the parents,
and
they were happy.
The principle in our home is that
me,
they don't impose. You choose.
The kind of life you want to live.
They advise.
And they don't have any issue with
They advise. Once you bring a child of God, that's my mom's and that's principle.
Yes.
They don't care where the person is from. They don't care. They don't care whatever. Is she a child of God? Do you like each other? Also.
Yeah, that was it. And the following morning was a crossover night. After we woke up, we ate.
Did I go to retreat after we left? Oh, we went to your place.
We went for a retreat.
Went for a retreat.
Yeah,
okay.
in New York. Yes, we went for a retreat. So we left, and as we were going, the mother called me. She called me back and said, My daughter, you are now my
Excuse
daughter.
me, I want to go
Abeg, you are now
and
my daughter. Please help me take care of Ife and love
yes,
me. That's what I want. So I could see the kind of love that she has for him. It's even till now, I don't know.
it's deep.
Yeah, so she just said, "Help me take care of my son and don't send me away from his life. I love my son. Just love me." I said, "I don't have any problem with that.
Yeah,
I
she's a
love you.
good girl. She's a good girl.
I will take care of your son."
She's a good girl.
And
She asked me to take care of me. She asked me to take care of you.
uh, she knows you can't take care of me. Then I was going to take care of you. Yes, I was going to take care of you. She knows you can't do nothing.
Nothing like what did you
I
need then
beg.
that I can't? Okay, so
She
we
shall
went.
ask me to take care of you. So we left the place and we
After some time, we went to our place. Fast forward.
um, went to our place and so when you get to our house, did you pound yam? Did you cut grass? Abeg. Did you cut grass? Did you
Son-in-law.
wash my daddy's clothes? Did you iron his clothes?
There was no light in the room. How could I have
Or did you
fire?
cut grass or there was no cutlass? Did you pound yam? Did you know it?
I didn't go to a kitty. If there to be a kitty, maybe I could have found yeah. But do you guys eat pounded yeah?
Did you cut grass?
There was no grass. Sorry, I was not in the mood.
Did you fetch water?
Fresh water. I didn't sleep in the house. I didn't sleep. So how could I have fresh water I didn't use?
So if you have slept in the
Eh,
house, you would have fetched water.
I wouldn't have slept in the house so that I won't fetch. So when I got to our house, I was, I was, I was impressed, but I didn't want to use the word impressed. I was blessed. I was fortunate. I was God went there before me because you know these full-time ministry things, the experience of many people when they get to their mother-in-law's place, their father-in-law's place, it's all about what's the job, what do you have? And that's you're a full-time minister. But the mother is not so spiritual. But she said, I think she told her that she has seen it in a dream that you're going to marry that she was going to marry a
Mm,
pastor. So
I can't
the
remember.
woman didn't give me any problem. The woman understood. You know, there's a difference
Mm.
between being a pastor and a full-time pastor, and even
Yes,
being
I was surprised
on
the
a
fact that he
church.
understood that. He understands what you stand for.
Yeah, she did.
Yes.
Because it was the mother that I
I
met
didn't know how
first.
she was able to
She
digest it very
understood the
well.
kind of ministry we do, not a
Yes,
church
yes,
ministry.
yes.
And maybe I wouldn't have appreciated how much until we now had to go and see the church pastor because the father was like, we have to see the church pastor. That even
Mm,
if we are not talking about wedding yet, the fact that she brought me home, I have to see the church
church
pastor.
pastor, yes.
And the man was looking at me, questioning me. The fact that I was not on a church and I was one kind of
It was then that we
independent.
now appreciate the fact that even our parents
Yeah,
understood
that were
better
not
than someone
so
that is a
spiritual.
pastor that we expect should understand.
So what I could just say in summary is that if there's to be the daughter of that pastor that took me home, forget it. It was going to disqualify me.
Imagine.
He didn't just want to use all the mouth to talk and say,
Mm,
guy, you don't have a future.
mm, yes, yes.
You don't have a future, but he did us so well. You know, we had our wedding there, so he did us so well. He took good care of us. You know, it's just about give us good welcoming,
Maybe
hospitality, and all of that.
I think then he probably might be watching out for me. You know, all this, there are so many people that claim to be pastor, full-time pastor, especially when they claim to not be on a church. You eventually
Yes,
realize that many of them are just wọ́n kàn ń rìn
yeah,
káàkiri
and
ni.
he will be more exposed to such
So I
things
think that is what informed the questioning and trying to drag
and the
you and
attitude.
trying to know if
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
actually
because he
serious.
supported us offering
Eventually,
and did
yes,
a lot
and he
of
did
good
well.
for us.
So I think it was just trying to, from experience, it was just trying to.
Maybe I could have done the same thing.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
because I'm exposed to several people who comes to me and say they want to go into ministry and then
They are doing nothing.
so when I see a brother of mine that I like brings a man and says a pastor, I want to scrutinize the person and feel like it
Mm.
doesn't really fit him.
I
So
think that is what
yeah,
it
yeah, yeah,
is.
yeah.
That is
That
what
was
it is.
it. So
Okay. And
we already had
it
our own
was just a
timetable.
single visit. I visited your
That was a
place
single
once,
visit.
my place
So
once. The next time
we
we are
told the
meeting
mother-in-law to help us set up
was
the father
introduction.
for introduction.
Yeah, yeah.
So she set
I
them
called
out.
her. What to do our
She said,
introduction.
we've already have
This
our
is it.
timetable laid out. We're
Yes,
just
yes. The two of
playing
us.
everybody along.
Yes, yes,
We're
yes.
just bringing them
He
along.
said,
But
we want to do our introduction. The time you went to my side in February. Yes, it was
she
February.
remembers
So
dates.
I told my mom that we'll be having our introduction in May. I remember when he said, Kia Kia,
Yeah,
said, speak to your husband. Our introduction will be in May. And they cooperated so well. There was no questioning, there was no, oh, sure. There was nothing like that. The only time I had to tell my dad about him was, it was even on phone. I told you I was in school, so all these things, it was on phone. I said I wanted to come home with my fiance, and
with
he
my
said,
priceless
what is this
joy.
doing? I said, okay, he's a pastor. Okay, Omo Boni. Which town is it from? I said,
I really appreciate our
Ijebu.
parents. I really
And
appreciate them up to
that was
now.
all.
So telling somebody on phone that
That was all.
you are coming home with a pastor, full-time pastor,
Which church
not on
is
a
not on the
church.
church?
Uh, and not as if they were just wise believers. They were
Mm,
wise, they are very wise,
you can't say that
intelligent,
again. Yeah,
yeah, and they
yeah,
are believers. But not
yeah,
all these our
yeah,
Afadura Jagun. Even they were not the kind of, because they are business people,
yeah.
yeah, so they are not all these,
Jim.
even in the context of local churches, they
Yeah.
are not
Mm,
the Jim of the church. And they took those things
mm,
well. It's
mhm.
such I'm blessed.
So I
I'm
told my
blessed.
dad on the phone, and he never questioned me, never asked me any question again. That what is, he wasn't scared for me. It wasn't, there was nothing. They just cooperated, and that is what you want, then we are in support. There's no
I'm
problem.
blessed.
So,
I want to say thank you to my father and my father-in-law and my mother-in-law. You did a great job.
yeah, you owe them.
Oh,
As in, you owe them that. Anyways, just trying to say, yeah, you gotta do that.
because I don't want you to be like phone